I don't think anybody has referred to us as gentlemen so many times as these guys, so please give him a round of applause. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to introduce myself real quick. Gayan, if you're done crying, you can start listening to this speech. I'm Kevin, Gayan's friend from school, and this is Lahuru, his friend from uni. And we have been asked with doing the toast in under 5 minutes, so we're going to set the alarm. I would like to thank Amaya and Gayan and both their parents for letting me be a part of their big day. I am grateful to have got the opportunity to share in your joy and make your day extra special. Thanks Gayan for choosing me as your groomsman. I am honored to be a part of it. A little bit about Gayan when he was in school, right? So Gayan and I started school when we were really small. Gayan was much smaller than he was right now as well, believe it or not. So we started school in playgroup and we were together for 16 years. So we traveled the entire school life together since playgroup. So that was the time when we used to have the hanky pinned on the chest and the bottle around our neck. So I have known him since then. Easily the smartest guy in the grade, after me. But yeah, easily the smartest guy in the grade, and he is one of the only people who even did further maths. Half of us don't even do maths. Gayan did further maths. Very cheerful guy, very kind, and the kind that's always willing to help. I've never seen Gayan angry even one day of my life in school. He's always laughing, he's always smiling, and trying to crack jokes, but everybody laughs, generally not because of the joke, but because of the joker. His laugh is always funnier than his joke. I think, Amaya, you've been dealing with this for a while, so you know better. He's always the kind of guy who took life so positively and so easily, going on about with a smile on his face. Front seat boy with the homework completed 100% of the time. Correct past paper book brought on the correct day, and when the teacher asks who's done their past papers, Gayan obviously. All 3 versions done, October, November, May, June, all the different country variations, everything has been completed and done. But he was nice in the sense that he never jumped and said, hey, miss, I've done it, and get the other people in trouble. He was always with the majority, so he would sit in the front and stay silent until everybody had actually done their work. So thanks, Gayan. So in grade 12, it was time for us to hold positions of responsibility, right? And I know there's a few people from 𝒦𝓃𝒾𝓃 here, and they will attest to that. 𝒦𝓃𝒾𝓃 had a very interesting way of selecting head prefects, games captains and house captains. It only depended on your results in the previous exam, alright? So Gayan did really well, and it was Gayan's time to be chosen, and this man got games captain. Gayan hasn't done a single sport in his entire schooling career, and he was called to be games captain. So this boy comes back with a badge, and he's like, Majan, can we change this to PC games captain? Because I play more PC games than normal games. So that's Gayan for you in a nutshell. Believe it or not, I also know Amaya. Not a lot of people might know, but Amaya was also in 𝒦𝓃𝒾𝓃 for a short period of time, grade 11, 12. I know at that time we weren't close, we probably wouldn't have never even spoken, but I remember seeing you around the corridors. Some of my friends do as well. So that was my first memory of Amaya, seeing her in school. And then uni came, we all went abroad. Gayan and I were in the UK. And towards the end of the first year of uni, out of nowhere, Gayan starts messaging me saying, bro, there's this charity that I want you to join. And I'm like, okay, where is this charity conversation coming from? Because Gayan is not a charitable guy. He was in the internet club, he didn't do anything other than show up for the meetings, right? So I'm wondering about this charity. He's like, no bro, trust me. I'm getting some of our other friends as well. We're going to do this charity together. I was like, okay, fine. Done. We'll do it. Then we all show up. I think Viraj was in that as well. We all showed up one day. And then now Amaya is also there, and I'm like very confused. I thought this was a 𝒦𝓃𝒾𝓃 thing. Now where is this coming from? And on a full-fledged, we're planning this charity organization together. It was called Together as One. First year back from uni for summer holidays, this man made us wash cars on Havelock Road. So we were washing, and then we noticed something now going between these two, and I realized we were not there for the charity, we were there for his charity. I I got to know Amaya better, much better through that charity. I got to know that she has a very kind heart and is always giving. And I realized why they were meant to be together, because they were very similar in their ways. She was so committed towards everything that we did. She was the only one that was pulling that thing together, so much so that we couldn't keep up with her. So, Amaya, thanks for that. So, going back to uni, on my third year, so that was a little bit of an introduction to Amaya for me. We were all thinking, okay, something's going on. They go back to uni. Third year, I visited Gayan in Southampton, and Gayan was so generous, he let me stay in his room. And then he was getting ready. Now I go to his room. The fellow was getting ready to sleep on the floor. I was like, Machan, no, come, we'll share the bed. So, Amaya, sorry, I got there first. We shared the bed, and then now we're sleeping, and then in the back I can hear this guy, kudu, something's happening. I was like, what's going on? And then on the phone I can hear manic, pana, and all that. Machan, this fellow has zero shame. I am sleeping next to this fellow, and he's romancing with his girlfriend on the other side. And that's when I knew that he wasn't in love. He was in love. And here they are 7 years later. So ladies and gentlemen, can you please give them a round of applause? Well done, guys. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that I could be here on this wonderful day to celebrate your life together ahead. Congratulations once again. You both look absolutely great together. And okay, Lahiru, that's my 2 minutes 25 seconds up. It's your turn now. Here you go, buddy.